we'll start with that. Fuck ESPN. Fuck YouTube. I still
Yeah, bro.
week and a half, week and a half of this,
Bro,
and
ridiculous.
yeah. Did y'all see the ratings report though? It's
I
they've
know
lost
they're
like
they're
2 million per like every
Well,
game,
I
Monday Night
I
Football, all
don't
that shit.
I
bro,
saw that
I
they're losing about $5 million a day right now.
I don't know if like I feel I man, I to me it's fuck ESPN because they're asking for stupid money for to carry their networks and YouTube's like, nah, fuck you
Well,
guys.
it's that, and then remember they just released that new ESPN app, so they're trying to get
Yeah.
more subscribers over there, and they think people are going to
Yeah,
drop YouTube TV to go over to that new app. And honestly,
because
to
that app
me,
is like thirty
30 bucks a
dollars a
month.
month.
Yeah, to me, I
Fuck that.
don't want to. I won't do it. I don't care. I
Yeah,
I
like
won't either.
yeah,
I'll
there's
go to
no
Fubo. I don't
yeah.
care.
I'll go to Pirate. Um but
Or
I
I'll go back
see
to fucking Dish, bro. This shit is stupid. Like
it
streaming was supposed to be to make everything easier, and
easier.
it's like,
It's
god damn, bro.
harder.
You gotta have 35 different apps to access movies. It's stupid.
Well, you have to for football, especially
Anything, bro.
Prime, you have to have what Prime, Paramount,
Peacock,
Netflix, Peacock,
Peacock.
all yeah, it's stupid.
ESPN.
Yeah, it's stupid. And then they're just making it harder and harder. I wish they would get their stuff together, but I don't see it happening in the Well, I've seen a bunch of different stories, but I don't care. I just need them to sign off. If not, we'll see. Monday Night Football ratings will be horrible again, and yeah,
I'd have done dropped these motherfuckers if I didn't buy the goddamn ticket. I'm kind of stuck now. Pisses me
yeah,
off.
same. I would have dropped it too. And it's no hate because I love YouTube TV.
Yeah, I
I
do
actually
too.
love the four screens and all that. Like I love it, but man, if I didn't have the Sunday ticket right now, I
Bro, we get college football for fucking 3 months of the goddamn year, and we've spent the other 9 waiting for college football to come back, and they take this from us.
right
Fuckers.
now,
You know?
right now.
Bastards.
Could have done this in
God.
in July.
And if it
Yeah, they
was no shit, yeah, like if it was just ESPN, whatever, but you lose ESPN, ABC, like all that. Like it just
well, it's a good thing that the
ESPN
UFC
two.
is going to Paramount. Thank God,
Yeah,
because
for real.
I still have ESPN Plus, and I was like, why the fuck would I want to get ESPN Unlimited? As I think is what it's called, and it's like $29.99
And it's gonna go up in 3 months.
for the same shit. You can't even bundle it with Disney Plus and Hulu. Hulu's not gonna be
A
like
thing.
a streaming service anymore at the first of the year, and they introduced this new thing, and it's the same shit. I don't need ESPNU. I need ESPN one, two to make sure I can watch the good shit. Why the fuck would I want to watch Mississippi Valley State and Alcorn State play volleyball? I don't give a fuck about that. Like,
Come on, man.
respectfully, like I'm not tuning in. I'm not an alum. Like I just want to be able to watch Monday Night Football and basketball. And literally, I didn't even know it was happening. I remember just like using Cameron's YouTube TV one Wednesday trying to watch basketball, and I couldn't. It was just gone. It was like ESPN never existed on YouTube TV. That's stupid. Figure your shit out. $5 million a day when you're $1 billion company, that shit's gonna add up. Come on.
Yeah, you tell Disney that. Um, Jess, I sent y'all a question yesterday. The question was, and I need realistic answers because I answered it almost immediately. But for $1 million, you have to eat 50 McDonald's chicken nuggets in 10 minutes, no drink, nothing, or under 10 minutes. Sorry, or you can do a ghost pepper, a Carolina Reaper, actually Carolina Reaper, no drink for 30 minutes, still same cash out, $1 million. Which one you choosing?
Go ahead, Isaiah.
Give me the Reaper, baby. I don't fear the Reaper in that moment. I don't fear it at all. Because you think about, I'm not even trying to nerd out, the volume of trying to consume 50 chicken nuggets, even if somebody's high, that's 20 is a lot. I've done 20 before. Pause. I've ate 20 chicken McNuggets before,
Hey,
and
yeah.
I felt blood. I felt like I was about to like just spontaneously combust just from all the poison that I just put in my body. So I couldn't imagine 50, and it's a time limit with no water. Mouth's gonna be dry as fuck. Just all the clumps of chunky imitation chicken. Rib with rib meat. No, dude. No, give me the Reaper
It might
every
be
time.
elbow meat actually, but
Yeah, give me the Reaper. Easy.
I, I
brother.
give me the nuggets, bro. I do 20 nuggets in 5 minutes like it ain't shit. And easy, chilling, chilling. 50 for a meal, bro.
But you
I
had
don't even.
nothing to wash it down
I don't
with.
give
You
a
can't wash it down.
Worse,
I don't give
worse.
a fuck. You know how many times I've been on the road with the kids in the car, wife next to me, going on a road trip. We stop at McDonald's. I get a 20 piece. I don't have nothing to drink. On open road, no bathroom, nothing. Nothing but me and my thoughts. And I've ate them 20 nuggets like it wasn't shit. Now, again, the mouth dryness, I get it. It's gonna feel horrible. I'm probably gonna need a diaper. I get all of
What
that.
about sauce? Are we allowed sauce?
I don't know, but even if I'm not, bro, I don't care. I really do
You've
not
ate
care.
20 raw nuggies,
20
no
raw
sauce?
raw dog the nuggets, bruh. Raw dog them. Don't even care. Raw dog them. Can you imagine? Like, first off, I can do both, but the pain from them nuggets is not gonna be the same as the pain of that Carolina Reaper, bro. 30 minutes, no drink. You're gonna be sweating,
I mean,
praying to
no
God,
ketchup, no
and then
fucking
yeah,
milk,
and
It's
bro.
when
fine.
you
Yeah, no.
when you dookie,
Pain is temporary,
when you
baby. Pain
dookie,
is
it's
temporary.
coming back. It's
Yeah.
coming back. So
I
you're gonna have
love
to
it.
deal with it
It's gonna
twice.
be. It's like a
My
colon cleanse, man. That might help us out. Like,
It'll
my
help you, yeah, but
my answer's simple, fellas. Marlon already knows. Like, I'm taking the Nuggets because I'm
bro,
not trying to walk around with flames coming out my ass for 2 days,
bro. I said,
bro.
I
And I don't.
said,
Honestly, like my throat too. Like, man, fuck
pause.
that.
pause.
What are you talking? There wasn't nothing. Hey, there wasn't nothing sketch about that comment. All I said was my
It
throat.
was
I
the
can't even say
motion.
my throat.
No, stop saying your throat like that, dog.
Y'all got
You
me.
saying
Y'all
it too
got me
much.
fucked up. Get out of here.
But no, them nuggets. I'm telling you, it's
I
too
also
easy.
don't. I don't feel like like I'm like Marlon. Like if I ain't got fries, and like I feel like when I eat nuggets, the drink fills me up more than anything.
Hmm.
But if I don't have fries either, and I'm just eating straight nuggets, I don't give it like. I fuck with ranch and honey mustard, but I can raw dog a nug too.
I'm
I don't
telling
I
you,
don't give a damn, bro. But them nuggets taste good, and if they're hot, bro,
bro.
give me the nuggets. Give me the
You
nuggets
you pull
all
them
day,
hoes. You pull them hoes right out the
bro.
grease and put them in a couple of boxes for me. You can go ahead and throw in some chocolate chip cookies because I'm finna
Uh,
smash through all of it,
bro,
all of it,
It's
bro,
50. There's
bro.
30 more than the normal 20 that you
Listen,
could knock out.
Isaiah.
bro.
It's like it's not even worth $1 million for me to cut the Reaper in half and accidentally drip some of the inside juice on my finger and deal with my finger burning for the next hour.
Yep,
That's not even
And
worth
this
a
is
million
me.
to me.
This is
Like
me.
that.
I'm thinking off of pure consumption, man.
bro. You say that until you bite into it. When you bite
I,
into it,
s-
you're gonna start.
bro,
You
Look,
just
yeah.
Lord, please.
Marlon, Marlon, respectfully, I've ate food that your wife has made for us where my mouth has been I've almost gone into shock.
It's the
And
worst
you
thing I've
couldn't
ever.
even finish
I've,
it. That's the point.
bro.
That shit has nothing on that Carolina Reaper, dog. As soon
Look,
as I seen it, I was like, "Oh, that sauce and that pozole, bruh." I was sweating and almost dying then. So
Bro, Isaiah, I
imagine.
watched.
but you lived. But you
I
lived.
didn't eat the whole thing though. That's the thing. And I got to drink water. I immediately jumped up
It's
and
only
Bro,
a little
dashed
pepper.
water.
It's just a
I
little pepper, baby. It's
Isaiah, I
just a little
sat
pepper.
across the
A little
table at
pepper.
lunch at Hobby Lobby, begging this man to stop. Like, Marlon, it's okay to not eat the
Bro,
rest of the food, bro. It's
bro,
not gonna hurt her
No.
feelings. This man was dying.
I felt like it was 196 degrees outside. I was sitting in the
Oh god.
sauna. I was cooking, and
This
it
man was
felt
sweating his ass
it
off.
hurt so bad. As
It's
if
like around your. It's like you feel your chest like
I didn't
expand.
feel it
Like
actually.
you're like, am I dying right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, that's what I
You're
thought. I
like,
was like, this has to be what death feels like. This it felt like if I could put it into context, it felt like my soul left my body and I was just watching myself just sweat. And I was like, oh, I can't feel anything. Oh, it's over with. This is what this is
Bro, and
like.
I was like,
he got fucking quiet. Like we were
Mhm.
all talking, and then Marlon got quiet. He was off to like my left, like facing me to my left, and I was just talking to the rest of the gang at the table. And then I look over, Marlon's fucking sweating, bro. He's struggling to get through this
Bro,
Pasole.
I'm
yeah,
And I was
exactly.
like,
That's
bro,
what it sounds
she
like.
is not,
So,
she is not gonna be mad if you don't finish, big dog. It's
bro,
okay. He's like,
bro.
oh
that's
man,
the
fuck
thing,
it.
though. That's the thing is you think that you're. It's just a mindset. You might have to get your stomach pumped after 50 nuggets. Like at least I'm gonna shit that hot pepper out.
No
No,
way,
you
It's
dude.
gonna
not. You
burn.
going to the emergency room, dog.
No,
You
yeah,
going to the
no.
ER. That's
Nah,
what it
man.
is. You
Nah.
gonna eat it. It's gonna burn your chest, your esophagus,
Isaiah,
all the
Isaiah,
way to your tummy.
I promise, you don't have anything to cool down or wash it down with. You're gonna end up
No.
if you're not shitting blood because you're inside, you're gonna be shitting blood because your asshole, bro. Like something's
And
gonna
I'm
start bleeding.
I might
but
take a cold shower. I might just go walk in the freezer or something
nah,
I gotta
bro.
cool
immediately.
down.
You gotta sit your ass at that table and just bake.
Uh,
30 minutes
Can
of
I?
that. 30 minutes of that, bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
oh
That's
shit!
crazy. Crazy work.
There's no way in Sam Hill
Now
I'm
I
putting
will
myself
say,
through that.
I will say this. You give me 2 million, I'll do both.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna take more
Give
than
me give
that
me
shit.
45 minutes. I'll do both.
No, it's give me 2 days. 2 days, I'll knock the Nuggets out first. Once I see the bank, whenever I see my bank account get updated, and I see that mill, I then can
I don't
talk
know
myself into it.
if you got a meal for each, would you do the nuggets first? I think I'd do the pepper first, and then let
Nah,
the nuggets cool
Recover.
me down. Yeah, let
nah,
the
dog.
nuggets cool me down, bro.
Nah, I want to get easy out the way first. I want to just knock it out because I know I'm gonna get that 1 mil. I know
Look,
for a fact I'm
I'm
getting that 1 mil.
I'm thinking off of pure time. There's gonna be this wall, right? That
I'm
you're
not
gonna
gonna hit
hit.
that wall, Isaiah. I promise you. I'm not hitting that wall with them nuggets, bro. This is not Burger King nuggets. Them dry sandpaper ass ones.
Yeah,
Like I'm
no.
not hitting
I know
those,
they're Mickey
These got
D's,
a
bro.
these got a
bro.
fluff. This is
Yeah,
the difference between like biscuits and like those flaky fucking biscuits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
I'm
are all fluffy and light. Man,
bro. I'm KOing them nuggets. It will be in my bank account. The Carolina Reaper. I don't know if I can do it. That's my thing. Is like I know I can eat it, but 30 minutes of just sitting there and dying, basically. I don't know if my body can go through it. That's my thing. Is I know the heat, the sweat, how it's gonna feel and hurt. I don't. If it's external like pain, if it's my legs, my hand, my ribs, something like that, I can deal with. This is internally, bro. Internally.
You just gotta lock in, man. You just gotta pray and
Oh,
hit the cold
you go.
plunge.
If you've never said a good prayer in your life, that Carolina Reaper will make sure. It will make sure you say the best prayers you've ever said in your life. It'll make sure that you get the greatest treatment of all time. And honestly, bro, we've seen like what's his name that used to do Man versus Food? Alan.
yeah,
He
Oh
well,
ate,
yeah,
yeah, he
yeah.
ate a Carolina Reaper, and it ate his ass up.
I don't know, man. I feel like I could lock in for 30 minutes.
Well, then
Yeah,
let's do
so,
that. Let's do that one chip challenge then.
yeah, it's just fun.
All right, bet.
We
Isaiah,
watched
how much would it be worth to you to just do it? Like
just
what
do
kind
it
of yeah, what kind of money would it take
like
for you to
right now, like right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, because I kind of want to
Like
see
a
this,
real-
bro. I kind of want to start a GoFundMe so we can make this happen.
Facts.
I just want to
Man.
sit here and watch you suffer for 30
Yeah,
minutes. No
yeah,
drink.
facts.
Shit, I'll do it for like right now. Shit, give me about 2 G's, man. 2 G's.
Two,
is fair.
bro, two
Two
G's,
I'm about to
That's-
Marlon, clip this and start a GoFundMe. Let's get this thing happening.
two
Look,
G's for Carolina Reaper. Two
Look,
G's,
bro.
Isaiah.
That's a respectable amount of money. It's not a shitload, and it's not overextending to where people ain't even gonna like donate to the cause. 2 G's is fair, and I can 2 G's. It's getting close to the holidays.
The Reaper's the hottest pepper, right?
I'd have
Yeah, I
to
think
look
so.
at it. I feel like
Yeah.
every 3 to 5
Bro,
years.
I watched a
There's
documentary
a
of these people just doing like a Reaper challenge where it's like these crazy ass people in the foothills of like Kentucky and like fucking West Virginia just eating like competition, just eating them.
Yeah, fuck that.
I just need to message one of them and be like, hey man, guide
Let me
me.
come
They
through.
probably
Yeah,
they probably said like
Let me get some
the
training.
first time we tried it, it killed us. They had to resuscitate us. The second time it killed us again, they had to resuscitate us. And the third time it killed us. And then eventually your body's like, well, this jackass is not gonna stop. So we need to get used to it. So you probably have to die three
You
times.
gotta you gotta adjust accordingly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's
So all
look,
I gotta do now is just buy some of that Carolina Reaper sauce or that the Bomb
nah,
Beyond
dog.
Insanity that they have
I need
on
it. I need
Hot
the
Ones.
Reaper right off like right
right
off the
off
plant.
the fucking the
Yeah.
stem,
Just
Yeah,
bro.
just and then just
Right off
smack
the
it.
top,
This
bro.
is this is how I know what time it is. Obviously, Isaiah, you know I have a garden, and not this year, but last year I was growing jalapenos, and I've gotten to the point, obviously being married to a Hispanic woman, I've been able to my tolerance for heat has just went through the roof. So I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, bro, I eat jalapenos like it ain't shit. Fuck this.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I want to see how hot it is right off the stem. And when I tell you that I ran in the house and grabbed every piece of ice, mustard, ketchup, milk, and everything else in here, just it hurt for 5 minutes. And I think that's why I wouldn't pick the Carolina Reaper is because 30 minutes. If it was five or
Well,
10, cool.
that's the thing though. For 2 grand, baby,
Two
I got you.
grand!
2 grand, man. That's a fair amount of money.
Bro,
That's a fair amount of money. That's not asking for a lot, bro. 2 grand? We can
Bro,
do a
you the
lot with two
champ. I
grand.
don't. You the champ. You the goat. You the fucking goat. Cause
I
two
just gotta lock in.
two
I kind of want to
grand.
get sick. I kind of want to get sick
You
so to
gonna
clear
get
my
sick.
sinuses.
You go.
To
It's
clear
gonna
my
clear
sinuses out.
everything.
That's the
Everything.
point.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That's the
burn the
point.
beard off your face.
As long as I can get in like a cold plunge or a climate
No,
controlled
you are
area.
sitting in a chair for 30 minutes doing nothing but
Can
just
I crack a
being
window?
punished. No,
No,
no.
no.
All right.
But the room
Look,
temperature,
there.
dog.
You
now
sit
y'all are
there.
adding shit.
You
Hey,
sit there
Matt.
with
Oh,
your thoughts.
yeah, sit there with your thoughts, bro. 30
That's
minutes.
fine.
30 minutes.
That's fine.
With all the
That's fine, I got it.
regret that you can have in 30 minutes. We're
Hey,
doing that.
I'll have 2 more grand to my name.
That's
Broke ass motherfuckers. No, I'm just playing.
crazy
Bro,
work.
it might cost you 2 grand for that hospital trip.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
gonna cost more than that.
insurance.
Yeah,
I got
that damn
insurance.
ambulance ride is gonna be fucking 25,000.
Look. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I never got the COVID shot, so it's not gonna do crazy things to my body. All right,
They're
my
gonna have to
body's battle
stitch
tested.
your
Look,
organs back
look,
together.
look. To end this conversation, your boy has a gluten intolerance. My stomach's been through worse, so
That is true.
a little
that
pepper ain't gonna do
No,
shit.
no, that's true. You have to do the pepper because them nuggets, all that gluten in them nuggets is
You
gonna
see what I'm
tear
saying?
you up. Yeah,
I might
I
die.
feel you.
I might die
true,
just
yeah.
off of the 50 nuggets.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
why not do something that's a little more natural
You right.
with the pepper?
No,
Yeah,
you're right. I feel that.
because you can't go to the bathroom either. So
Yeah.
Let's
oh,
go ahead and
yeah,
put
bro,
a button on this.
Boy,
I know what I'm
howdy.
doing.
sorry, I
Oh,
didn't
howdy.
consider your. It's so insensitive of me not to consider your gluten.
Really, it's kind
I
of
apologize.
disrespectful about my condition, and you guys are just minimizing my condition.
I
kinda
apologize.
triggering.
I apologize for
triggering.
my outburst. So, off that, because that's still crazy, 2000. But NFL trade deadline, we had some moves. We had
Had a
it is
little bit of
actually,
moves.
yeah. In my
A couple
opinion, this is
moves.
probably one of the softest NFL trade deadlines I've seen in a while. It
Well, I think we're so spoiled by like when the NBA trade deadline happens. It's like it happens so fast. I think with this one, it was like there were some big names, some shocking names that were in the trades, but really it was a lot of people were pick swapping. A couple low end players were part of the trades, but overall, yeah, it was fairly tame. Like usually we get a lot of trades or like nothing. This one was like middle of the pack.
Yeah.
I definitely think
I
that.
feel like go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say the highlight package that Jets fans put together after they traded Sauce Gardner is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
let's start with that trade though.
Yeah.
Was that too much?
Why the fuck did you trade Sauce? I mean,
I-
he just signed.
He
a
was
deal.
getting cooked. hooked.
Well,
That's why.
The whole Jets team
Yeah,
is
but
they're
Yeah.
they're
like
literally
they're in
starting and whatnot.
turmoil. But like when you think start over, I mean, I would think that would
His
include
youth.
players like a lot further, a lot more along in the league because he
Yeah.
just signed an extension. Like they had him locked down for a while, and he's still young enough to build around. Like I didn't understand. I didn't understand. I don't disagree with it. I just didn't understand it.
Maybe he went to him and was like, "Hey, we suck, and I
Yeah,
want to get out of
I
here,"
gotta
kind
get
of
the
thing.
fuck out of
Yeah.
Yeah,
here.
but
Well. Yeah.
two
That's true.
firsts, a second, and AD Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I
But it makes the Colts win now. Like it gives them a legitimate chance to me. Like you add a player the caliber of Sauce to a team that's already 7-2, and you know they only had the one, like in my opinion, the one bad week against Pittsburgh.
I
I don't know.
told y'all
Tell
I
him,
that's what
like
it
it.
Marlon.
was.
Tell him, Marlon.
I like
Tell
it
him.
Told you.
because
Praise,
I
praise God.
I
Tell him.
also
Praise.
feel like I mean, do they have anybody else that's in dire like you got to lock them down here quick? Because I feel like they have like a
No,
team that's going to be around
it's
for a while.
Yeah,
it's
they
the
should be.
Jets. It's the Jets.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
Colts,
Colts.
bro. Like that's why you make
oh,
that move. Do you really need the first and second round pick? AD Mitchell wasn't getting a lot of burn because they got Alec Pierce and fucking Pittman and
and
Tyler Warren.
Downs and
I'll,
Josh
Bro,
I'll
yeah,
say,
Downs
like
is
yeah, no,
part of
I
that
think
team.
they're good as far as playmakers, but I'll say this. You now just told the league that you believe in Danny Dimes,
To the
regardless.
utmost
hey,
degree, yeah,
hey,
After just witnessing him turn the ball over 4 times whenever Jonathan Taylor couldn't get it going.
yeah.
That's
And
in my like it's one of those moves where it's like cool. I think that it puts you in a win now mode, but if Daniel Jones comes out and starts looking like he did last week more, I think you fucked up because now you can't get a quarterback.
well, I still think. Call me crazy. I still think that if Daniel Jones isn't the answer, even though he's been playing good most of the year,
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson is still on that team. And they can sit there. I know. Look, I'm not saying it's a good move, but I'm saying like they'll treat that as like, oh, this is our fallback. Like we still have him on the squad. I do think that it was a genius job by y'all's team, Marlon, of making sure that Jonathan Taylor couldn't get going, which helps Daniel Jones out in the pass game. Daniel Jones had to drop back to pass too much, and you see what happens when he does that.
I also think they did a lot of they changed a lot is what I was hearing. Like Ramsey's now at safety. He's not a corner no more, and they simplified their defense down to try and make
Right.
it easier for him.
I'm just gonna say this. Don't read the headlines.
Well, I wasn't. It wasn't like a headline thing. It
No,
was just somebody
they
was
did.
discussing it at
Yeah,
halftime.
they did. Ramsey played safety. He had been mixing in a lot more safety this year, obviously, but he went to primarily safety against them. But it was I don't. I mean, it had an impact, but I think the biggest part is they were running into they weren't we weren't loading the box to stop JT. We stopped him with our front seven,
Yeah.
and we made him have to throw the ball in tight windows in
Bro,
zone coverage, and Ramsey was fucking people up. So I don't think they really simplified it or anything like that. I just think that the Colts, the Colts don't turn the ball over like that is probably a completely different game.
Yeah.
If Daniel Jones doesn't come out because they were up, it was 7-0. We went 3-and-out 2 times in a row, and they muffed a punt. Boom, you give Pittsburgh life at home. Then right after that, you turn the ball over again. Pittsburgh gets another short field, and
I get.
it just does that.
I guess my question is how much does Sauce going to that team help them?
It definitely helps because you're gonna need sauce. You're gonna need somebody who can play, who can at least be effective against big time receivers.
I think zone would work out better for him. This year, he hasn't been playing that well in man-to-man coverage. He's gave up some big plays, especially when the game was on the line. So I definitely think that if they go into more of a zone look, but I think kind of Indy already semi does that. Like they got a good They got a almost like a no name like front seven, right? On the back half, they got like one guy that I know his name on that defense. So they're coached well and they play their assignments great. I think Sauce is definitely like for a zone perspective as a corner, I think it'll help them out more. But trying to get into the business of talking about other trades as well, like does Dallas get better with Quentin Williams?
So I like with Dallas, I think I'm in the minority. I liked what they did. Quentin Williams is all pro, D tackle. You traded Parson to get picks. You don't know if you're going to hit on picks. You're going to hit
Yeah.
on Quentin Williams. I mean, and you've been getting gashed by everybody running the football. You needed somebody to stop that, to stuff it. So I like it. And they also traded for an edge who's was a solid trade in my opinion. I like it. I like what the Cowboys did, but they did. I mean, they gave up some stuff, but I mean, I liked it. I didn't have a
I
problem with it.
I
I
thought it
think
was
that
fine.
I think one thing that they should have focused on was more so in their secondary.
That's what I was
Don't get
gonna say.
me don't get me wrong, like their their front seven has been playing decent, but you still like you can't get to the quarterback. They're not sacking. They're not sacking quarterbacks like that. They Jacoby Brissett had a game against the Cowboys.
Friday ass.
You talking about journeyman Jacoby Brissett, that is the bridge guy for rookie quarterbacks, had a game against them. So I think that if anything, the picks that they got from the Parsons trade, they're probably going to have to go out and get a young corner that will be there for 3 years, and then they will trade him or let him walk in free agency like they always do. The other trade, we lost Jalen Phillips, who's kind of this is the first time he's been healthy in like 2 years, and it helps the Eagles out. And we traded him for a third round pick. I don't think we're gonna hit on the third round pick. It's just gonna be the same song and dance that we always do. We get a third round pick. We're not gonna flip it. So it's but those are the three. I think the three biggest trades that like happened was Williams, Quentin Williams, Sauce Gardner, and Jalen Phillips. And even that one was like lowbrow. Like that one didn't mean a whole lot. It's just like a third rounder. I think straight up.
Yeah, the Cowboys won. I agree with you, Isaiah. I think they were giving up a lot in the run, but their pass defense is horrible. Marvin Harrison Jr. had Deron Bland looking like he hit the whip and the nene, and that's horrible. I think they'll be
Yeah,
better at
but
stopping the run.
I wonder though, like, but that's why I brought up the edge that they traded for their first trade. I think on the Monday, they picked up an edge rusher who's been pretty solid. But like Deron Bland and that secondary is getting toasted, yeah. But like a year or two ago when Deron Bland broke their record and then they had Trayvon Diggs, like a lot of that was because they would get pressure so fast that those guys could jump every fucking route, every short route because the quarterbacks
Yeah.
wouldn't have time. So that's why I brought that up because I wonder if you get Quentin Williams who can force pressure up the middle and can stop the run. He's like I say, he's an all pro. But then, you pick up that edge guy. Also, I wonder if that helps them get around the edge. He's not going to be Micah Parsons, but I wonder if that helps for their corners to be aggressive again on them short patterns. It
It
might not, and
will.
it could be a flop, but
It will, but at some point you have to cover. That I think
yeah.
Micah
Well,
being as generational as he was, getting pressure, it helped them. And I said it at the time when they signed Deron Bland and whenever they signed Trayvon Diggs, I was like, oh, they're not good corners.
yeah, bro.
Trayvon Diggs gave up the most yards in the league. He just was intercepting passes. And when you get the snap and Mike is already fucking right in the
Yeah,
quarterback's face, they're not even. It looks like me in college football. Is
they
you're
let their
just pushing
best
buttons.
fucking best corner they had.
Look
They
at
let walk to Jacksonville.
Yeah,
He's
and
doing things in Jacksonville.
yeah.
So
I think they still have a chance, but I think that's what if I was Dallas, that's what I would focus on in the draft because you still get
yeah,
two first round picks
secondary.
this year. Yeah,
yeah.
And
one
they
of
have no
those is
reason if they go offense at all in the draft, like that I don't know. They have no reason to do anything on offensively in the draft. It
I
needs to be secondary.
yeah
Maybe
I
an O
think
lineman in a
I
later
think their
round.
line is fine now. They've started rebuilding it better in the late round, probably second or third.
Yeah.
First round wise, because remember they got those two picks. I could see them going offense, but if they do, it's just dependent on where they're picking and then who's there. If there's
Yeah.
a if somebody leaves a stud running back, I know they
Yeah.
love Javonte Williams, but if there's a stud running back there and you let Dallas get him, you just best believe he's running for 1,500 yards.
Well, I think they're going to try to incorporate Jaden Blue a little
Yeah, I was
bit
about to say
more.
I thought
Yeah.
that's why they drafted him last year.
And I mean, with NFL young boy on the squad, Marlon, I truly believe that if they don't fuck it up and they can all stay healthy and they get better on defense, Dallas could look like a good team because you look at your top two receivers, you got a really good tight end, you got a very serviceable running back that you signed for cheap, so they're probably going to let Javante Williams walk and try to. So I could still see a world where they go after a running back. Go ahead, Cameron. You leaned in.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was you were talking about how good a team they are. I was just gonna I was gonna reference they still have Dak,
Yeah, you
It,
talking about a generational
but
quarterback? You talking about a Hall of
but
Famer? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
Dak, a Hall of Fame. Get the fuck
You
out
talk
of here.
about
A
Hall
Hall
of
of
Famer?
Famer? No.
If Tony Romo's a Hall of Famer, so
Who
is
the
Bro.
Dak.
fuck said Tony Romo's a Hall of
Yeah.
Famer?
If Troy Aikman is a Hall of Famer, so is Dak.
Super
different
Bowl.
different
No, I'm
era.
just kidding.
Big
That's
Duck.
Super Bowls.
Nah,
Yeah, no.
Dak's a great quarterback. I thought you were going a different direction with your point. You went back to the draft and drafting running backs.
Yeah.
I was just going to reiterate that as long as Dak's their quarterback, they're probably not going to be that fucking good. But I mean,
No,
he is a good quarterback. I don't have a problem with Dak.
Hall of
I just
Famer.
feel like I don't know if that's a Dallas thing because I feel like for years and years, even back to like Quincy Carter, he was a solid quarterback. He just doesn't
That's
win
like-
when it matters.
That's
Well, he liked cocaine and smoking weed
Yeah.
as well.
if you go back to like episode 1, 2, maybe even 3, that was my whole thing with the Micah trade is like you now have the ability to utilize those trades to move up. Now, at that point, I thought the quarterback draft was going to be a lot better.
The shit,
And
yeah.
but now it's you see Garrett Nussmeier and DJ Lagway get
Got
benched
benched.
like
Yeah.
45
Terrible.
seconds apart from each other. It's crazy, but I still think they should start investing in it. They have the picks to do it. But yeah, they're a good, solid defense away from being a problem. It's just I'm curious how it's going to look because I think this year is a wash for them. I think they're sitting at like 3-5-1 or something like that. I think it's a wrap. Well, maybe. Fuck, hold on. Let me pull this up. But I think it is, unless they go on a generational tear, which would be amazing because I think it would feed families for Dallas to turn all the hatred of Cowboys fans that are just like, oh, I'm tired of Jerry this year into a first round playoff exit. Feed families.
Hot take. I think they should trade Dak for Kyler. Bring Kyler back to AT&T Stadium where he wins championships. Just going to throw that out there.
They're both 3-5, and the Cowboys are 3-5-1. Oh God, yeah. So we're at the halfway point of the season. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They get the Raiders on next Monday, so they should because Gino's horrible. They might as well-
Terrible.
they might
Not
as well
against us, he wasn't, goddammit.
Yeah, that's right. But
He was dotting y'all up.
man, put Kenny Pickett in, bro.
Oh,
Kenny
shit.
Pickett will lead you to the promised land, Raiders. Give my man
that's-
a chance.
Hey, that's Super Bowl picket right there, baby. Let's
Man,
go.
yeah, right. Put some respect on his name. But so they got the Raiders, then the Eagles. Oh yeah, they're fucked. Listen to
Yeah.
this.
They got
So
a
you
tough
get
one.
the Raiders,
Yeah.
then you get Philly, then you get Kansas City,
What?
Mhm.
then you get Detroit,
What?
What?
a tough Vikings team,
What?
the Chargers,
What?
and then you get 2 probably easy games.
With the Giants, they probably play the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants is who they finish with, and then the Commanders. And the Commanders are talk about.
done.
Yeah, I was gonna say talk about fucking a
They need
difference
to
in
get
6
rid
months.
of that fucking field ASAP.
They need to
That field
stop
kills
running.
careers.
They need to stop running Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Bro, did you see his arm? And he
Bruh,
didn't have
yeah,
to have
I seen it
surgery?
twice,
That
and
is
I don't.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
Ow.
saw it, and
It was
bro,
a noodle arm.
ugh.
Made me
I
sick to my stomach, fam.
so y'all remember what like 2 weeks ago we had the conversation about getting rid of turf and blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
There's now a counter argument to that.
Which
Have you
would
guys
be?
seen how horrible Heinz Field has been?
Oh yeah, it's beat to
Oh yeah.
shit. Well, that's
They
because you still have college games there.
okay.
Well, no,
That's
I'm saying
they're
like the wear
never
and tear
right,
of
but they're never going to separate that. So
no,
having turf would help them.
yeah,
But I think Kittle made a point, and I was like, I agree with this. That way, the argument can kind of end. Is stop having 13 different type of turfs.
Yes.
You said
yeah.
in the NBA
There's
you
too
have
many.
one type of floor, and
Yep.
everybody plays on the same one. If you
Yeah,
want to
Yeah.
use turf, everybody has the same turf. There's no
yeah.
differences. There's none of that. It's the same
I'm
everywhere, so your body gets used
Well,
to
it
it.
kind of has to
I'm
do
not
with
gonna
the
lie.
climate of the grass sometimes too. Like in the Northeast, like that grass dies a lot quicker. If there's any kind of like precipitation, it gets beat up a lot more versus like any grass fields that are in the South. They're kept better. I mean, the humidity will help, and like having more sunlight and more like of a hotter temperature throughout the year kind of
Yeah,
helps
that
the
does make a
field being
difference.
taken care of. You know what I mean? So the fields like the further north you go, the more beat the shit that like we look at a game in like Chicago or Green Bay, and it's like first week of October. That grass is fucking dead, like already.
Yep.
Versus like Miami, and they also the University of Miami plays on that field. The grass is, and sometimes it just has to do with your grounds crew, like what they find is important versus not important.
Miami shit
But
sucks. What you talking about?
well, I was gonna say Jacksonville's is pretty well kept
Jacksonville's
too.
is, but their stadium is newer.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Well,
shit, we
no,
don't.
no, our stadium is the one of
Is
the
it the newest?
newest.
Y'all shit sucks though.
Yeah, Hard Rock.
We don't put enough miles on our fucking grass
Yeah, because
to
y'all are always overseas.
overseas
Yeah.
and make the playoffs once every 5 years.
Hey, you got a
Y'all
dub
only
on that field
host
though,
like
nigga.
I
That's right,
mean,
man. That's what
no,
we do.
y'all had like one college. You have one college game and one bowl game.
Dog.
I don't think we've
Th-
ever lost a home playoff game.
if you count Pittsburgh as your home too. There has been more wins in Jacksonville's stadium than all of Acrisure Stadium. Since they've renamed it, I do not think the Steelers have won a home playoff game. They haven't won a playoff game. So
It
there
needs to
has
go back
been
to Hines, baby.
that's crazy. Now
Go
Time
back
for
to
the toilet.
look,
Hans.
I'm gonna say this, and I hope it's not a jinx. With some of the changes to the defense, I think the defense for Pittsburgh will improve. They're sitting at like 30th defensive ranking
I
right
just,
now.
I just hate how it's like a Richter scale, man. I feel like every other week is they either get one week they get lit the fuck up, and the next week they shut somebody down. And it
Yeah,
pisses
there's
me off because I dropped them after that damn Cincinnati game in fantasy. And then I watched them absolutely eat Daniel Jones's lunch. And I was like, oh
yeah,
my God,
and it's
I
been
hate
that
this
way too
team.
because you got to think Justin Fields carved him up. Sam Darnold, even after turning the ball over twice, carved him up. Then you get them against
Joe
the
fucking
Patriots.
Flacco.
Well, you get them against the Patriots,
Oh yeah,
and they
yeah.
get six turnovers, five or six turnovers. They win. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to make sure you get the Steelers defense in fantasy." Then they start getting carved up again. Joe Flacco eats them alive, and then six turnovers. So this week will be fun. They play Sunday night against the Chargers. We'll see. We'll see. I know I've said as a Steelers fan, there's 5 games that will decide if the Steelers are different than what they have been, which is a first round exit. Those 5 games, one they've already played the Packers. They got the shit kicked out of them. Next game is the Chargers. Then you get the Bills, Detroit, and then a healthy Lamar team because those are the 5 premier quarterbacks.
God damn, y'all got a gauntlet too.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't count the Colts because and y'all remember I kept saying I don't believe in them. I know I even said they can continue to look good, but whenever we get to the playoffs, they're going to get the shit kicked out of them because
It's
as
like
well
the
you
Vikings when they were
yeah,
hot.
yeah, last year Sam Darnold with the Vikings, which they probably still need him now, but there's only so much you can do when your quarterback is not winning you a game. If your quarterback is just a manager, a game manager, and you play in a big time game, they're not
Yeah,
going to win you the game. And that's been the biggest like when Cam Newton released the game manager versus game changer, and people lost their mind. And he said guys like Jared Goff are game managers, and Detroit lost their mind. And I say, and they still lose their mind. But when he says stuff like that, what he's saying is if you get them down, if you make them have to play outside of the script, what they've practiced all week and just make plays consistently, they can't do it. And that's what separates Mahomes, Allen, Lamar. That's what separates them. And it's the same thing with Daniel Jones. Like he's having a great statistical year, but he's still not a game changer. He's a game manager. And when you get him with a top 5 offensive line, a top 2, 1A, 1B, 1C running back, you give him a decent amount of wide receiver and core with Tyler Warren, and then a solid defense, bro. Of course, he's going to look better than he did with the Giants because in the Giants, with the Giants, he was asked to win them games. He couldn't do it. Doesn't mean he's better. It just means he's in a better spot.
He's not Eli. He'll never be Eli.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like Eli in a couple weeks last week.
Yeah,
Watch Eli have games just like that. He hit Peyton Wilson in the chest so hard with the football. I was like, oh, it's over. Have y'all seen the video of him getting ready to take a snap? He's like, wide 80. Wide 80. Yeah, he was shook, bro. He was shook.
Hey, quick question off topic. What's the best cadence, man?
Rodgers.
Roderick Green 18?
By far.
It's 19.
By far.
He clarified. It's 19.
Oh, it's Green
Really?
19?
It's 19?
Yeah. Yes. Green 19.
That's weird. How could he do this to us?
Bro.
All these years, everybody was convinced it was Green 18.
Green 18, and it's green. There's
What a bastard, you know?
There's a dude that does like reels and TikToks, and he primarily leads with like Rodgers stuff. Well, last year his following grew so much that he was able to go to the Jets, and he got to meet Rodgers. And as there's a video of it as he's meeting him, he's like, "I have one question: is it 18?" And Rodgers is like, "It's 19." And he was like, "Oh, so it is 19." He was like, "It's green 19." And I was like, "Really,
God
dog?
damn it.
Really?" But I'd say his I've
play
grown,
actions.
Yeah, God, I've grown complimentary of Dax, and
Yeah, I
not
like
because
Dax.
just because it's different.
Yeah.
Here we go. Other than that, it's a lot of wide 80, wide 80, wide 80. Or
I mean, Cam Newton's Whitey. Yeah, Cam Newton's White 80 was pretty tough. There nothing beats a good Kirk Cousins voice crack cadence.
I would say Ronnie Bash.
I still like Peyton's Peyton's Omaha was still solid.
Omaha!
Yeah.
Get fucking set!
Bro,
when he scrambles, he says, "God damn it, somebody!" I can't remember.
God damn it, Jeff!
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is hilarious.
He was like, "We gotta run the fucking ball." He was like, "You don't fucking call plays, Jeff. I call plays."
I love watching those videos whenever it's like hot mics.
He gets mad and he like drops down in the fetal position.
God, I love it. No, I'm talking about any interaction like that. Because there's once a ref called a holding on somebody and the dude was walking by. He's like, "I know you didn't fuck call on me. I didn't fuck call on me." But nah, cadence, man. I'm trying to think of who else kind of separates themselves.
Trevor does. All right, we're good, or kill. Or can. I think he does can.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say,
he does kill.
Yeah,
everybody does
Rodgers
can.
does
good.
Well, Rodgers does can. Rodgers is Green 19! Hey, can. All right.
Trevor does a hard count and then says, "All right, we're good," or he says kill.
Yeah. I maybe I'm a psycho, but I love a good cadence. That's one of the things that college football, and I understand you have to have a silent count, and all quarterbacks have a silent count. But the fucking it's up there with the fucking Landry.
Oh yeah,
I hated that.
Is there any other quarterback that did that?
I don't think so, but
I don't think so.
Annoying. Just I'm gonna show you my fingers and look at it, and then boom.
Because Brandon Whedon would go like that. He would just Landry would always fucking hit that deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wish college occasionally. I wish somebody in
Who was
college would
the
come back and give me a
who
good.
was the originator of the collab? Wasn't it? Was it Ohio State?
It was either Ohio State or it was
I
Tebow, one of
know
the two.
it was early 2000s.
I think it
I
was
know
Tebow.
that. Was it
Yeah,
Tebow?
Well, I know Tebow
Okay.
made it popular, but
yeah.
I can't remember if like Troy Smith used a clap.
Yeah, I thought somebody did a real like a wide one
Oh, I
with
know.
a
Oh, they
hard
would do the
clap.
fake.
The fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. That was early. That was early 2000. I thought it was Iowa State, but I could be wrong.
It could be.
You might be right, but I know
I can't
they
remember who
still
did
do
the
it
wide
now.
body clap. Yeah.
Yeah, they still
Well,
do it now,
now
and it's fucking hilarious.
they when the quarterback says
Super
we're good,
unnecessary.
yeah, when a quarterback now says we're good, the guard will sit there and flash his hands in front of the center now.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
just
Well, that's it.
and I'll,
Most NFL teams on the road, whenever there's too much, they just have the guard turned around, and then yeah,
yeah,
whenever he gives that silent count, the guard just boom, and then the
Smacks
center
him.
just looks up
Yeah.
and snaps
yeah.
it. It leads to a lot of delay games though, and quarterbacks losing their fucking mind,
Mind.
where the guard's
Yes.
not looking, or the guard does it, and the center's not paying attention because they're still making calls, and the
Yeah.
quarterback's like, "Give me a goddamn ball, God
Speaking
damn
of
it!"
that, the all-time crash out was fucking AJ McCarron, bro. In the
Oh
natty.
yeah.
Oh
In
yeah,
the
yeah. That
fucking
dude looked at
natty.
him and was like, "I'll fuck you up."
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that was hilarious. That is the all-time greatest crash out ever. Because he was
Is that
lighting
one and
his
then
center up.
Jay Cutler did the same thing. He started tripping on an O lineman, and that O lineman just laughed at him.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I'm
line,
not gonna
forgot
bro.
lie.
why.
I'm old school, man. If Brandon or Jack ever fucking lit us up for some dumb shit like that, I don't know. I probably just wouldn't block for him next play.
Brother, I was
First of all,
about to
goddamn,
say,
we
Take the day
protect your
off.
we protect your goddamn life, man. You better not yell at us like that, unless
I
we're just having a bad day.
if there's any, which I hope, if there's anyone that grew up playing football with me in third through sixth grade CYO football, they can vouch that said individual in a play called all of them in the huddle fat fucks and said, "Block somebody, you pieces of shit." And literally the only thing that happened on the snap, it looked like the longest yard when Adam Sandler's out there. Fine, I'll do it myself. Yeah. Yeah, he got the snap and nobody moved. And
Oh
obviously we used to
shit,
run
that's
the
funny.
wishbone. So like me, Colty, and Belichick, we're back there like shit, we're not moving either. Fuck that. You're not getting me lit up.
I love it. I love it.
Well, false starts in high school are the biggest crash out moments of all time. It's on two. Remember, we always yell, "Hey, we're going on two. We're trying to get him to jump. We're going on two." And then I remember Lance goes down, set, hut, and fucking half the linemen move, and everybody collectively that doesn't move goes, "What the fuck? It's on two. It's on
Bro,
what the hell, man?"
speaking of false starts, as a former lineman, bro, I hate. Sometimes I hate watching football now. Just seeing how much movement they get to have on the line now. When we played, brother, as soon as he says down, we're down and we're set until the motherfucking ball snaps. Nobody can move a muscle.
Yeah,
And it's the same thing in
if you
baseball, like-
cough, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
bro.
false start.
There's no more
Yeah.
of this. All right, check to the sideline. Stand
Get
up
out of
and
your
look.
stands. Yeah.
Bro, you're
Yeah.
in the milk it. You're in a milk it position for at least 30 seconds waiting on the snap, and that shit sucks. But it's the
that,
same
then
thing
you
like
got to think of
baseball. Like,
motions. You got to
Yeah.
think of like the hand flashing, the center looking up and down, like all
Yeah.
that stuff.
like that's all false starts when I grew up. Question. I have a question. This is a rules question. Maybe you guys can help me out. But what's the difference between an illegal motion, which is two players in motion at the same time, and the formation shifts when like the teams run up like Ole Miss was doing this to OU. They'd run up to the line, they'd see the alignment, and then like four people would shift to the other side. It's all. Is that not all the same? Is
No,
that not
illegal-
the same fucking thing?
Illegal
Yeah.
motion is multiple people in motion at the same time as the ball is snapped, and then a legal shift is
Okay,
you
okay.
can shift, but they have to get set. So the quarterback has to
Yeah.
allow them 1 second to get set,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
snap the ball.
I don't
Which
know
is
why.
different from
it's not just
a,
Ole Miss.
uh,
I see it all the time, but I've always
Same.
wondered
Illegal
like, what's the
formation.
difference?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, an illegal formation is just not having enough people on the line. But
yeah.
gents,
Yeah, yeah.
did y'all
Move
see
on.
what Draymond? Did y'all see what Draymond said? I guess about KD or to KD or some shit like that.
What'd he
Well,
say?
Katie said it first,
Well,
but
KD said
Draymond.
like
Yeah.
offenses win championships or something like that, and Draymond came back and said like, nah, defenses win championships, and they referenced like, well, KD brought hella offense to you guys, and he was like, yeah, but like let's not talk about how our defense looked with KD or with before even KD got there. So I was curious what y'all's take on it in regards
Well,
to what wins championships in all sports.
okay. For number one,
Defense.
I don't. Golden State's smacking that Cleveland team with or without KD. They're not going to do it in a sweep without KD, but they're still winning those finals. They were deeper, they were better, like more potent, and they played with in unison. Look, Cleveland was LeBron, like, and a bunch of washed older players.
Hold on. Kyrie was on that team. K Love was on that team. Okay.
Still not beating the Warriors. Sorry.
I mean, they beat.
I did shade Kyrie. My bad. Probably could take some of that sauce back, but I don't feel like K Love was K Love while he was in Cleveland. Sorry.
He wasn't.
He couldn't
I
be.
just
Yeah.
they did to him what they did to Bosch. Bosch was an absolute monster in Toronto before he went to Miami, and then he became a stretch big. But I don't I felt
Pause
like
in this. What the is there an overseas game?
yeah
I
yeah
just
I
got
don't know.
a notification saying Jonathan Taylor's
Yeah.
in the red zone. I was like, what?
They
It's
better
the
hand it.
Falcons and the Colts. Yeah, Falcons and
Cuddy,
Colts is
let's
over.
go. We're in there. All right. Anyways, but yeah, I am of, and y'all know this. I'm an offensive player. I don't play a lot of defense, but I believe that defense wins championships just for the simple fact that defense travels. You can go and have off days offensively on the road in a hostile environment, but if your defense is stifling, you don't need that much offensively to shut down and win a game. Whereas I've seen as an OU fan year after year after year after year, these record breaking offenses go into a hostile environment and not be able to put up 52 points and lose because our defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. So
I
I
will
think it has to
say,
be
yeah.
complementary regardless. But I think defense is more important because all it takes to be a good defensive player is want and will. You just have to want to do it.
Yeah, like The Rock said, it's about drive, it's about power. We
Yeah.
stay hungry, we devour.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I think it's a perfect marriage of it. Well, it really depends on the sport, right? So, like, if you can't stop anybody in football, you're not going to win a championship
Dolphins.
outscoring. Yeah, well, my point exactly. Or the Cowboys team a couple years ago that was 13-4. They didn't have the best record of the league, so they drew the Packers in the first round, and the Packers beat their ass. The reason I say that is because in football, it's legitimately you have to be able to stop somebody because you can't constantly hang pace and outscore every team every
Yeah.
single week with high powered offense. Eventually, maybe in the first couple weeks, but you're going to run into like a week 8 game where the Steelers stop the Colts, right? Colts high powered offense looked really good. Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones is playing good. They got a good rookie tight end. They go into Pittsburgh and they get smacked up. Basketball it has to be a perfect marriage of both because in basketball you almost have to have your key defender guys having the effort and the willpower to get to the ball, to make the little things happen that will impact a shot, to make a star player less efficient, right? So I don't. I would argue the point that Cameron made that like that year that LeBron made it to the finals again when K Love and Kyrie were hurt and it was him and fucking J.R. Smith and George Hill and all these other dudes. Like I think if they're a fully healthy team, it might look a little different, but with KD being a part of that Warriors team, yeah, they wouldn't have beat him. They had to add somebody like him because it went to 7 games the year before with Kyrie, and the Cavs ended up winning. They came back from 3-1 and ended up winning. In other sports like I don't know, like baseball, you got to be able to have a good shortstop, a premier shortstop. You got to have good outfielders. That's why there's so many substitutions in baseball because sometimes it's not that guy's night. He might be struggling. You get some fresh legs in there. You got to have good defense. You got to have a guy with good arm talent. You got to have a good pitching staff because baseball is a very humbling game. So is softball. If you don't put the fucking bat to the ball and put it in a place where they're not, you're not going to score. So even if you hit well, that's where strategy in baseball and softball comes into play of like making sure you got a guy with a good enough arm talent to get it in quick to hold runners. Or if they slap down a bunt, you got a good infielder that's shifting up to make the play at home or something of that nature. So I think it's most important in football and baseball and softball. I think basketball, you need at least two or three guys that can defend really well to guard their best players night in and night out.
I will say for championship purposes, the rules of almost all sports have made it to where you can have a great defense and you'll get your shit pushed in.
Yeah.
I think we've seen in like for instance college football like great defense or great offenses go get shitted on, but they're usually going and getting shitted on by a balanced team. We've seen if you look at the Super Bowl teams last year, the Eagles they were really balanced, but
Hmm.
their
Yes.
offense they were able to do pretty much whatever they wanted offensively. They were a really balanced team. The year before that, the Chiefs they were really balanced. Spags had their defense cooking. Everything
Hmm.
prior to that, the Chiefs when they first started winning Super Bowls, they were all offense. There was
Yeah,
no
they
defense. It was all
sucked
offense.
on defense. Yeah.
The Patriots down the stretch, that was all offense. Their defense had fallen by the wayside. You have to be able to do both. But for instance, like Draymond saying defenses win championships, I've always agreed that defenses will win championships. The issue now is the rules because the rules make it so hard to play defense in all sports that you can't even really be a great defense. You can be a good defense, but for instance, there's teams in the NBA that have great defenses, right? There's not teams in the NBA that have great defenses that also have SGA. So I think it's definitely it has to be a balance. In football, it's almost all offense now. The Steelers have had a good for fucking 10 years now. 10 years. And we haven't even won a playoff game because offensively we don't have anything. And whenever what's winning playoff games in big sports now to even get to a championship, it's your offense. Your offense has to be able to put up points. If they're not putting up points, you're going to get your shit pushed in. Now, you can't win a championship either way. And I think that's what, like, Draymond chiming in on what Katie said, in my opinion, is Draymond just reaching for clicks and shit.
Well,
Obviously,
and I go ahead.
I was going to say, obviously, you have to have a good defense or you have to have a solid defense. But you you have to have a solid defense, but if you have a great defense and you have a horrible offense, it's gonna be the exact same thing, just in reverse. If you
Yeah,
can stop everybody but you can't score, it doesn't matter.
yeah. And I think that's what KD was because Katie's quote came from the starting five doc,
Yeah,
and all he was saying was he got the fuck out of OKC because he got tired of being the only one that could play offense, like like legitimate basketball offense. Like Russ is a dynamic athlete, but Russ is not a skilled offensive scoring player. Like he relied heavily on athleticism. Um, KD is a
Hustle.
skilled
A lot of
player, and
hustle.
he wanted to go to a place that had other skilled offensive players,
right.
which
And that ball movement, that like
Yeah.
all of that.
yeah,
I think
and
they're offensively they were generational. Draymond likes to believe that they were generational
they
defensively.
changed the fucking game.
Yeah,
Like,
they played good defense. Draymond is a defensive specialist, but they were not great defensively. They were literally, how do you guys how do you guys guard us?
Yeah. Clay, Steph,
KD.
KD,
And then off the bench, I think they still had Livingston.
The
Uh,
mid-range god.
yeah. So it was one of those. No, I do agree a lot with what Draymond says though. Like you have to be able to play defense. Defense is the foundation in my opinion. You're not going to
Yes.
build anything if you can't play any kind of defense.
Yeah.
Once you get that defense to elevate you to a championship, your offense has to be they have to follow suit. If they don't,
I I just feel like when I talk about defense winning championships, I'm not talking about like the Lou Dorts like that guard the super because the superstars are going to get whatever the
there's
fuck they want
yeah.
anywhere. It's when it comes down to like you're on a road playoff game and you got fucking Wiggs guarding Michael Porter Jr. If you can shut down the role players who typically play well at home, if you can travel, have a defense good enough to travel and make life hard for those road players in their home, that's to me that's what wins championships. It's not the Dort and Caruso. All it's to me it's the other guys because you already know Dort and Caruso are going to guard and Case and Wallace like they would guard the main guys on the other team who are going to get theirs regardless. But it's the other guys. Like if you can play defense collectively as a unit and shut down the other guys on the opposing teams at their home, that's where I say defense wins. But like you said, it doesn't matter if you don't have a star that can go on the road with that defense and still put up 30
Yeah.
to push you to a win.
Yeah.
You got to have both.
Yeah, it's Draymond is just a jackass, and I've honestly, I've never
I
met a super. And people say it's KD, but I've actually
It's
never
not.
met a superstar that's as insensitive about what he brings to the table like
bro.
Draymond. Because Draymond talks about himself with those Warriors teams like he's really that dude, and not to say that Draymond is a bum like he did with Dak, which is crazy, but
Yeah. He has
Draymond talks.
moments.
But Draymond talks about himself like he's like it was Steph, KD, Clay, and me, and I'm gonna be in 10 years. Nobody's gonna talk about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, you did. If
bro.
you were drafted by the Orlando Magic, you would have been in and out of the league faster than
Yeah.
anybody in NBA
I was about to
history.
say he
He
talks like
got
Perk.
Yeah,
he got
yeah,
really lucky with the shifting of the guard and playing with Steph.
yeah. He
Yeah,
he was needed.
Yes.
Draymond was a needed commodity. He was, but being a needed role player does not mean that you can talk to generational talent like KD
No.
and be like,
yeah.
man, fuck that. But like you're not on this you're not at the same
Well,
table, bro.
that's what I used to always say. Like when people would talk shit, like when the Warriors were in their prime, and people would talk shit about Draymond because of the nut kicks and all that stuff. I'm like, I like Draymond because he is a championship piece player. Every
Yes.
team needs a Draymond or a Tony Allen or a Bruce Bowen. One of those guys that are just going to nitpick and get under the skin of other players. And you know, I I like that he was brash because it's easier with the way he is verbally, like his attitude towards the game and how he's fucking annoying
Yeah.
and pisses other players off with his shit talk because he does talk like he's the third star on his team, and it's like you weren't a star, big dog.
The
Yeah.
the biggest argument that you can make right now is that if Draymond is not with Golden State, he is out of the league
Yes.
fairly quick.
Yeah.
And that I think that's what separates like
Him and Dylan Brooks.
another well well I would say I mean yeah cuz Dylan Brooks gets picked up. I was going to say like there's a reason why Russ is still in the league on the
By the
offensive
way,
side of the ball what he can bring, right?
yeah.
His hustle like you know what I mean?
It's all about
Like if
background.
Draymond yeah, if Draymond goes to another team, I don't think he's in the league that much longer.
He doesn't add enough value. Well, nah,
Yeah.
continue.
No.
I'll let Cameron get his point off.
No.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
say, so
that's the last thing I was
you
going to
brought
say.
up Russ. I just wanted to take a minute to commend my guy because
You
you're
would have sat
18,
down,
19 or whatever, brother. He looks
put up
like prime.
trip
He looks a
dubs.
little bit like it's early, but he looks like prime Russ to me. Like
He looks
I
solid.
mean, he's putting 30-point trip dubs out there right now.
Yeah,
That's
he's
pretty. I mean,
he's
not.
looking good. I think
Yeah.
it's been for with him.
He
Wow.
has to.
Wow, Tutty. Okay, Daniel. But with Russ, I tweeted it yesterday too. Anybody so there's a difference between Russ haters and then Russ non-believers. The difference is like for me, I knew Russ could put up 30-point triple double still. I never thought that he would be I never thought he
Unable
couldn't
to.
score, he wouldn't be able to assist and do that. I just look at it and say like it's the same thing with Allen Iverson. Iverson could have played in the league and scored 30 for a long time, but if you're scoring 30 and you're getting beat and you're winning 32 games, it's like can you go to a championship team or a championship level team and help elevate them? And I
Yeah.
don't think he can.
No.
It's like when Ocho Cinco went to the Patriots. It
Yeah.
was like,
They still went to the Super Bowl. He was still part of the team,
he
but
had a
like,
couple catches in that Super Bowl, but it's like
yeah,
he wasn't Ocho Cinco with those teams.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I with Sacramento, he doesn't have any like he honestly, what is it? Him,
Gotta
Zach LaVine?
Zach Levine and
Yeah.
Demontis
Fucking
Sabonis.
Yeah,
Malik Monk.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
no. Malik Monk is in San Antonio. Oh no, he's still yeah,
No.
he's still in
Yeah,
Sacramento. I'm
De'Aaron
sorry.
Fox is in
Yeah,
San
I
Antonio.
thought
yeah.
San Antonio went and got him too. They should
Which
have.
which
No, bro.
which De'Aaron Fox is hurt
And they
right now,
have
and
and they
Wimby
have
is going off.
What happened the other
and
night, Wimby?
Sacktown also has DeMar DeRozan. They have like four or five of the best ISO players in the league on the same roster.
Facts.
And Marlon, I heard what you said.
Wait, give me
I'm
a
just gonna
second.
be honest
Let me
with.
shut this door.
Okay.
Speaking of Wemby has been, but he kind of fell off a little bit the last week or week and a half or so. He's had
Well,
some,
I think he's had some pedestrian like games,
yeah. I mean, that's not
but
saying he's been playing bad because I'm just saying at the beginning, the first like week and a half, my man was out there like a demigod. Like,
well, I
oh my
think
God.
you can see that like they're young and they have like talent between
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Vassell,
back.
Harper, Castle.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox isn't even healthy right now,
Fuck
so it's
the
like,
Spurs. What happened the other night?
look, bro. There's
Just say it. Just say what happened.
Austin Reeves is unstoppable.
Was it
You
Austin that
can't
got
stop this
y'all?
white man.
Was it Austin that got y'all?
No, I think it was Ravia. And
Isaiah, stop
Luka,
messing with your
right?
mic.
No, I think it was Ravia and Luca, right?
Y'all, Luca went for 35, 9, and 13, bruh.
What can we
Ayton
do?
went for 22 and 10. No, Laravia
These
did
white
have a good game. Yeah, Austin
these
Reeves
white
didn't even
men
play.
are these white men are dangerous.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are dangerous white men. They were frying, bro. It's dope. I
Well, I
love
mean,
it.
look, you have to think like Luca is probably one of the most unguardable superstars of all time.
There's
I
three
hate it
people
because
right now.
he's not fast and athletic at all, bro. He plays
He
like
just,
like a rec league player. It pisses
Bruh,
me off.
bruh, it is
but
crazy.
hey, rec league dudes that got skills are cooking. They're frying. Well,
Bro,
I
he's
also
so
think too
fucking
that
slow.
well, I think he moves with purpose. Like he
Yeah.
knows where he's gonna go. Like he's setting you up, running down the court without the ball, and then they're like, "Here you go, Luca." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna cook him on this step back." Oh, if
Hey,
they
come
play
here.
too high on the, yeah, they play too high on the step back. I'm not even moving fast. I'll just use the left, get right by him, slow down when the defender is behind me, draw the foul, do that little push shot off the glass, and one.
Yeah.
Bro, I was on TikTok the other day and I ran across this video. It was a video of Austin Reeves and the all it said was how did this man go undrafted? And it was just his college highlights. And it's the same fucking thing. And it got me thinking, I'm like, damn, man, he really was that cold at Oklahoma. I forgot about that. That motherfucker was cold as hell.
I don't know why he did, and I can remember once so two of my other Laker brothers, we were all cool. One of them he also plays softball. He's an OU fan. We were like, why did Austin not like why did he not get drafted? And it was just kind of like maybe it's because he's not prototypical, he's not athletic, he's not all of this, but we're like, bro, the game has changed so much that you don't really have to be crazy athletic anymore.
Yeah.
You can be just decent and just have a skill set and you'll be fine. And then when Braun was like, I love this kid, out of their first like mini camp or whatever,
Yeah.
Braun was like, I love this kid. I was like, oh shit. The only other person that LeBron has been
Kyrie.
like, no. Like
Oh.
since he's been in LA, the only other
Okay.
person that he's been like,
Oh.
I love this kid was
Caruso?
Caruso.
Caruso.
And
Yeah.
I was like, and when we lost Caruso, I was like, Genie Bus.
Bro, at one point in time, you guys had Reeves, AC Fresh, Mac McClung. Like y'all had all them.
Yeah, we
Which
thought
you
we
know,
were.
McClung isn't shit, but I mean,
We thought we were the
just
dangerous
for
whites
highlights.
then.
Yeah.
Just wait, we dangerous.
Now you
So
are. Now you
I
are.
have an interesting question for you guys, given the circumstances here lately. Who do you think, when it's all said and done, decade from now, who's going to have the better career? Austin Reeves or Trey Young? It's tough, ain't it? Because
It's
Reeves
it's
is killing right now.
it's tough because it's gonna be like
I look at the
who
journey.
who's having the conversation, who what's gonna be their value because Trey is gonna be a he's gonna have all the all-star recollection. He's gonna have all that shit, right? But
Yeah.
if he doesn't win an MVP and Austin wins 1 to 2 championships, I'm gonna say Austin.
Austin's getting to the fucking All-Star game this year. Mark my
Austin,
words.
if look, and I know there's a lot of conversation of people saying like, oh, if you don't want LeBron there, blah blah blah, right? Like, I get it. I think the Lakers they're gonna keep LeBron. It is what it is. Even though I'm burnt out on LeBron, I've been burnt out on LeBron since since after they won the bubble championship because he's old. Even
I
though
think
all
they're
that
better
shit is
without him.
true, next year I think is the year that they move forward without him. And when they do, I think Austin is going to be the wingman. And
Yeah.
I said this, and my Laker dogs can vouch for me. I've said since the offseason. Right now, the only other one-two punch in the league that I would take over Luca and Austin is SGA and Dub.
Yeah.
That is it. Everyone else, I'm like, give me them dangerous white men.
They're dangerous.
They're
I,
dangerous.
no, I think right now the Lakers team as a whole
They
unit.
real quick, they
are
did just
playing.
get the doors blown off of them last night, but
Well, but I'm thinking like start of the season, like how they play within the offense, like everybody feeling a little more featured. Like they're better without LeBron.
hey,
That's what I was
hey,
about to say. I
hey,
feel like they look like they have more fun.
DeAndre Ayton being
Ballin'.
being a
Ballin'.
viable scoring option
bro,
again.
Jackson Hayes
Jackson
made a
Hayes,
three
yeah.
the other night. Just
Even Dalton Connect coming off the bench is
hey,
kind of cooking for
he needs to
y'all.
get cooked. He
Like
needs to get traded, bro. He needs to get traded. He's starting to turn the corner, but remember he got traded last year, and then that trade
Got
fell
brought
apart,
yeah,
back.
yeah,
and he
they
had to come
rescinded
back.
it
And then
because dude felt physical.
ever since then he's been just like
Yeah,
depressed.
not very good. Because
Yeah,
he was
he's
killing before that.
yeah he was yeah he was, and then after that he's like I said he's starting to find a role. I think we all understand is one of those things where he's a he had been the man his entire life, and then now he's asked to be a role player next to Luca, LeBron, Austin, and all them guys, and it's
Yeah,
taken him a minute to find that role. But I think he's starting to slowly find it. Honestly, I do expect the Lakers sometime this year to make a trade. We could see Dalton
And
Connect
needs
get traded or
you
Rudy, who's your
need to
mama.
trade need to trade Braun.
Yeah, he has a no trade
Need to get rid of
contract
him.
clause, or
yeah.
Oh,
He has to waive it.
because I was
And where is he gonna go? Where's who? You know what I mean?
bro, Sacktown, baby. They'll do anything.
yeah,
Shit,
you ain't wrong. Well, shit, you think Russ would beat the shit out of LeBron if he went to Sacramento?
bro. I
There's
I,
not
I
a
just
team
I agree
in the
with you though, because
league that is
I wonder
worth having him.
I wonder who
Um,
where he would go
well, let me pull it up.
that would make sense at all. Maybe Boston, but I don't, he's not gonna go all the way
Nah,
across the country.
Boston fan probably
Houston?
would burn it. Nah,
No, not
I don't think
Houston.
they have the salary for him. But hold on, somewhere like Detroit, maybe.
He
Detroit
ain't
would be
going to
because
Detroit.
I
he's
just
not.
don't feel
But
like
I'm saying
I don't feel like he fits that demographic. Is my only problem.
Washington.
Denver, Denver
I
would
thought
he
of
go and
Denver.
play next to
Yeah.
Jokic,
I thought about Denver off the rip. I mean, I think
or
it would make sense. Phoenix.
here's an idea: Memphis. Go pair him up with
Bro,
Ja, baby.
he can't last in that city. There's too many YNs. He's not going to last.
Oh, bro, yeah, yeah. He
I
would
agree
not.
though with Marlon, man, because I think
Toronto.
because next year
Toronto?
they have to choose between re-signing LeBron or re-signing Reeves because Reeves is going to command a 300 million, close
No,
to it.
I honestly don't even think. I think it'll be somewhere like 200,
You think so?
220.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Somebody said he's eligible for like a supermax,
he is.
and
I
based on
just
the way he's playing.
yeah he may be. I'd have to look at it, but I do think that Austin's just First off, I think he's happy in LA because LA wanted him and nobody else did. So I think he's happy in LA. He knows he's going to be like number two with Luca. Him and Luca are real cool. You can tell the chemistry
Yeah,
between them two are great. Now, Austin Reed, you ever in Oklahoma City, baby? Let's go to JR's and drink some beers and play some golf, baby. But no, I think he would be fine there. And he's also one of those dudes that his main goal is to win a title. So I think he would take less to allow them to bring more in. Because even with Braun being gone, it's going to be the NBA rules are weird. Like the
yeah,
way that you get your salary cap back after people leave or if somebody retires, it's weird. So
yeah.
I think he would take maybe we'll see like 230, 240 maybe, but yeah, we'll see.
I before we change the topic from the NBA, did you guys see the Player of the Year yesterday?
Brother, the Indiana game?
DeAndre
Oh,
Hunter,
bro,
bro,
I
the
was like,
Cleveland game.
now
You
who do you
didn't
punch
see
on?
him, bro. He lawn chaired Josh Giddey
Oh
on a
yeah, yeah,
crossover and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
punched on Patrick
yeah,
Williams,
yeah, yeah. Did
Yeah,
he I seen it looked
bro,
like he broke his ankle. Like not like a
bro.
broken ankle,
Yeah,
like
man, it
breaking your ankle.
was
It looked
he
yeah,
definitely rolled his ankle.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
bro, if you watch it from behind DeAndre Hunter, from like the sideline behind Hunter, when he hits that crossover, dude, Giddey goes flying off the screen.
He's
It's
out of
like,
frame, completely out
You
of
could
frame.
that's hilarious,
Yeah, you could see it whenever he
You
got
just
on the
see
ground, he
his
grabbed his ankle.
shoes.
Yeah. That's NBA Street Volume 2 worthy.
bro.
That was a game breaker too.
I saw that last night. I was
Yeah,
like, oh my god, because Giddey's been balling,
Yep.
and then to be
yeah.
put on that,
Nah,
oof,
that's
thank
crazy.
God.
It might set him back.
Yeah, I might
Lakers
drop
trade
him a
LeBron,
few.
Lakers trade Braun to Cleveland and get Lonzo Ball back and somebody else.
Why do you need Lonzo Ball?
Somebody to run. Well, we wouldn't, but he would
Bro, go
help the
get.
bench. And he's a good defender.
Yeah, he is.
I go get fucking Evan Mobley out of that,
Man, Cleveland ain't gonna get rid of him, but I would
There
love
you
it.
go. Yeah,
or
I would
get
fucking.
Donovan
They don't like
Garland.
what's his name, Garland. Yeah, go
yeah,
get
yeah,
Garland.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
But
that'll stretch
we'll
out the
see.
floor some.
Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck LeBron.
Is it-
So two more topics. First, let's go to. Did y'all see? Obviously, it's been like a month ago, but Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gahn, the fight. Tom Aspinall got poked in the eye. Um,
the
Dana
poke of all
reported.
pokes?
Dana reported there was no long-term lasting injury. There's no retina damage or anything like that, and he's probably going to get back in the gym to start training. Cyril Gahn was beating the
Shit out of
Aspinall,
him.
and a lot of
Yeah.
people are saying that Aspinall was looking for a way out. What do y'all think? Y'all think Aspinall was looking for a way out? You think he was
No.
like,
Let me
let me
click on this.
let me talk to you? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think with any kind of eye poke like that, it's debatable. You got, you know, be like, no, like I might not be able to see shit, but like I'm still gonna fight. Like this is a championship fight. I'm not gonna make an excuse to like bow out of this and get like a DQ or something like that because I think he knew that it was gonna go back to him. That was what first round. It was first
Yeah.
round, late into the first round. Aspinall hasn't had a fight go outside of 2.5 minutes in like years, bro. I think since before he joined the UFC. He's either been, I think he got knocked out early once, and then every other fight he's ended them quick. I think the skill set of Don, even though he's looked like shit in his past couple of fights, he had that skill set to kind of match Aspinall. You could tell that poke was incidental. He was kind of like this. He had his hands up and he was getting away, and it was. I hate when eye pokes happen, regardless, because 9 times out of 10 they're backing up and they're trying to push away. So if another fighter is ducking to try to close distance, where do they go? Right into the path, and it looks like they're purposely eye poking them. I think he could have seen. I think he could have continued the fight. I don't think that he's the type of person either to just bow out. So it's very. I think he was weighing some options at that point. And was kind of like, yeah, man. I mean, it's not enough for me to continue fighting. I don't know how this is gonna go because my vision is impacted. When you've heard of other fighters being like, yeah, I couldn't see shit after like the first round, but I kept fighting.
DC.
Yeah, so you hear that, and you look at what he did, and you look at the fact that he was getting his ass whooped, one can speculate, but I think that was a shitty way to close out that night. That's the
So
last thing I'll say.
my my opinion, I don't think he's milking it just because, and I don't think it was intentional, but Sirigane is fucking nut deep in both his eye sockets. Just from being poked in the eye myself, that shit sucks. Um, it sucks the night ended the way it did, but as both, just this is just the way I am. As both a champion or a challenger, I don't want an excuse for a win or a loss. I don't want to walk away and say, "Oh, I lost that fight because I couldn't fucking see." And if I win the belt, I don't want to be like, "Oh, he's going to have an excuse because he couldn't see." I would rather it be a no contest and reschedule the fight when both fighters are healthy. But I say that I know that eye pokes happen all the time and people finish through. And I know that people break hands and fight through it. I just am the type, I'm very much the type that I want somebody at their best. Otherwise, I don't really feel like a champion. And I don't also want to have a crutch on why I lost.
There's a
That's
lot
just me.
worse injuries that happen in the octagon other than that, and
Yeah.
people continue. I don't fucking like Kobe Covington, but he got his
With a
nose
broken jaw,
broke,
bro.
broken jaw, broken
Jaw,
nose,
yeah.
like,
I,
and still fought. You know what I mean? So there's a
I
lot worse injuries that have impacted
yeah.
fighters, and they've still hung in there and continued.
I like I also think, and again, I don't believe he's milking the injury. I think the eye poke is what the eye poke is. I think he's using it because also he is trying desperately still for the John Jones fight, and it looks a hell of a lot better if you got a zero in the loss column than it does if you got a one in the loss column. So I do think there were some business decisions made. But they're going to run it back, man. And if Tom Espinal don't come with something better than what he came for
He
half a
will.
round in that last fight, he's going to get his ass kicked.
He will. He'll
Well, I
probably come
think
out
it,
and knock Cyril Gane out early,
well,
but
I think it looks better for the John Jones argument if he would entertain it
I
because
don't. I
he
think
commented on that fight.
he has entertained it. I don't. I think it was more John didn't want to, but I do think that showed it. Obviously, they'd have to fight, and John is older, but it showed me that like just if John were to show up and he's any version of himself, he mows through Tom Aspinall.
Yeah,
Aspinall is a quick 1-2, and that's about it.
yeah,
And
that's
is
literally what John Jones said.
well,
He was
yeah,
like he one twos him.
well, and Cyril Gahn is not a wrestler, and Aspinall was not able to take him down. And you seen John basically do whatever he wanted with him. I think the range gives Tom Aspinall a little bit of an issue. He's the first, honestly, Cyril Gahn is the best striker that he's fought in the UFC. Anyways, everyone else have heavy hands, but they're not technical striker like Cyril Gahn is. Cyril Gahn was able to make him miss. Cyril Gahn was able to keep him at distance. Cyril Gahn used a lot of the same playbook that John would use, except John would also use his wrestling. But I don't think Aspinall looked for a way out. I do think that this was the first adversity he had faced in the UFC,
Yeah,
and
he was
he
kind of like, oh fuck.
yeah, it was one of those where he started thinking like I could lose this fight, and if I lose this fight, what am I? And so he was
Is this?
like you said, I want him to I want to be fully healthy if I lose. So
Yeah,
he got poked in both eyes. He couldn't see. I the only issue that I have with it is with there being no damage at all to any of it. I
yeah.
think that he probably was able to see within that 5 minutes. Maybe it was a bit blurry, but him checking out that way, it'll be it's going to be overanalyzed for a while. But I do think he comes out and probably starches Cyril Gahn in the second fight, and then it'll kind of put everyone to bed. But
Was that the
I
first
think the
time
biggest
he
controversy. Oh no, go ahead, Cameron.
was that the first time he fought Cyril Gahn? I know
yes,
Cyril
Yeah,
Gahn got choked out by John Jones, but
yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't remember his
Cyril
name.
So
Gahn has lost to Francis and John.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I also believe that there was some kind of like the doctor never saw Tom Aspinall. He kept like
Walking
not
away.
answering. Yeah, he kept
Well,
walking away, not answering the
he said
questions.
after or as soon as it happened, whenever the ref walked up to him, he said, "Mike, I can't fucking see." And then he was like, oh, and then he went and got the doctor. And then he was like, we're going to give you a rag, put the rag over your eyes. And then he kept just walking away. But the
Yeah,
doctor
because
was just kind of like, the doctor was like, can you see? And he was like, I can't see. And he was like, we're going to give him the 5 minutes. And then afterwards, if he says he can't see, then we're just going to stop it. And then he just kept
yeah,
moving around and he just kept saying, I can't fucking see. I can't
yeah.
fucking see.
He
And then they were
wasn't
like, all right,
saying
cool.
no, I can't continue. Yes, I can. He was just
I
making the
can't fucking
statement of
see.
I yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see. So that was one of those like technical things where you're kind of like,
It was
where's his head in this moment because you
it was
don't
the
know what kind
first
of decision.
in my opinion, it was the first time he looked human. I
Yeah,
no longer want to see the John fight. I would much rather see the Francis fight. Bring
yeah. If
Francis
they
back,
could,
let Francis fight him. I want to
if
see
they,
if he has heavy hands. I want to see if he can take Francis's power too. Which I wanted to see Francis and Jake Paul, but I guess we can't get what we want because Francis is a bitch.
Tank too, bastards. Anyway,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Islam is the next fight card? Yeah.
I believe so.
yeah.
Islam
There
and
was one last
By the
night.
way,
Yeah,
Delalone, la, la, la.
yeah.
yeah,
Jack Della Maddalene,
bro,
JDM.
JDM basically said he's gonna body bag Islam the other day on a in a press conference. Like
Good.
he's talking hella
Love the
shit,
confidence. Love the confidence. Don't
bro.
know if it's gonna work out for you,
Yeah.
but
We'll see. It's a
one can
solid.
dream.
It's a solid. It's a
That,
decent card, I'll say. Benil
Yeah,
Dariush fights Benoit Saint Denis. Leon Edwards and Carlos Prates. Leon Edwards, you come out stalling, bro. Carlos Prates will put that thing on you. Pause. Sean Brady fights Michael Morales, and then Valentina Shevchenko, Zhang Wei Li, and then Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev. I think the main event is either going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be a 5 round boring ass decision of getting taken down, getting back up, getting taken back down, getting back
or
up,
JDM
or
gonna knock his
JDM
ass
is
out.
going to just knock him out like Islam got knocked out earlier. But I'm very interested in it. I honestly, I ain't even gonna lie, I haven't watched many fight night cards or anything like that because they just don't hype me up the way that they used to. There's too many cards and then way too many people ducking each other. But
Yeah.
I will watch Bilal and Ian Machado Gary fight on a fight night card in a couple weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be one of the best ones to kind of close out their run with ESPN.
Go to
Which
Paramount,
I,
baby.
which I'm hoping that they do it big. You know, these last couple of ones. I know it's not like a huge deal to Dana per se and the matchmakers, but it's like, well, you only have like two more pay per view structured fights. Like those other fight nights better entice people to download Paramount Plus because even though you're going away from ESPN, like
I think it will.
you're exclusively going to Paramount Plus. So like,
Well, it's
giving
Paramount
people
Plus, but
something
it's
to
also
see.
everything involved with Paramount Plus too. So I think they'll be
Yeah,
able to put some of those fight night cards on like basic TV, which is a good thing. It'll
huge.
be because remember they did the Max and I forgot dude's name card like 2, 3, 4 years ago, and it was on like ABC or something.
Yeah, that was Holloway and Cater
Yeah,
when he was like, "I'm the best boxer in the
yeah,
UFC."
yeah. But
No
last
more pay per view structure is the biggest thing.
yeah,
No more pay per view structure, biggest thing.
they say that shit. There's not pay per view in WWE anymore. It's called PLEs.
Yeah, it's
But
Premier.
yeah, but speaking of wrestling, gents, I skipped it last week. Let's do it this week. Top 5 WWE entrance songs of all time.
Mine's easy. Mine's easy, baby. Entrance songs or entrance themes or both?
Entrance songs, just the song.
Okay. Well, obviously, to me, Chris Jericho, Break the Walls Down.
You'll be hearing that shortly.
Um,
Break the walls down.
bro, Batista's I Walk Alone.
Yeah,
Got to
banger.
be up there. Um, I like Shane's Here Comes the Money.
Let's
Like,
go.
come on, man.
Let's go.
Top five. Top five.
Um, see, I have themes down, so I got to take one of them, or I got to take two of them out because I don't think Visionary's song is good. But um, let's go. Let's go
Well, you can
Edges.
count it. You can oh Metalingus. Yeah, you can count
Yeah,
the visionary one though too because the oh is part of like the
yeah,
song.
but I wouldn't bump that going down the road.
Okay. Hey,
Most of these I
man.
would, bro. Most of these I would.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's do my fifth. I would say probably CM. Wow, man, both the CM Punks, man.
Yeah, kill switch
Cult of
engagement,
per-
fire this burns, and
Yeah,
then cult of
bro.
personality.
yeah,
Yeah, both of
cult of
those
personality
fire.
is timeless almost.
Yeah,
Also,
give me
Mark Henry, baby. What?
which one? Oh yeah, yeah,
Somebody
yeah. I was gonna
gonna
say.
get their
Get
ass
the
kicked.
ass
I
up.
thought, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought you was talking about the Attitude Era one. It's
No,
sexual, baby.
bro. No, well, hey, Val Venus,
But
Val Venus in that time period.
Hey,
Hello,
Val.
hello,
lady.
Yeah, yeah. I
ladies.
came, I saw,
Oh, bro,
and
that
then I came
WWE
again.
used to be fucking wild.
Facts, facts. Give me, give me one of a kind RVD.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Give me Mark Henry's. Give me all hail King
Nah,
Booker.
get out of here, bro.
Nah, I'm
Get the
playing.
fuck out of
Give me
here.
Booker T's theme though.
Yeah.
At my three
Okay.
Can you dig
spot.
it?
Yeah. Uh
Sucker.
two spot. Viva la Raza.
Bro, that was a banger back in the day, man.
Yeah. And then my number one spot.
I already think I know where you're going
Oh,
with
you
this
know what it
bullshit.
is. You know what it is. I can't quit it. I can't quit it. I don't care. It's a banger. It's by a Canadian band. I think it's called Whatever.
Yeah,
Chris
I already knew where you're going. Fucking Chris Benoit, bro. Get out of here.
Benoit. That shit is a banger. I'm sorry.
It is.
That's
It
a good
is.
ass
He's
song.
a
You
horrible.
can't deny it.
Yeah, he's a
I
horrible.
also like if man they didn't make it on my top five, but Kane slow chemical is pretty
Yeah,
solid.
that's on my
Yeah.
playlist. It's on one of my gym playlists.
Yeah,
Shit is a banger. Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Oh, it's Kane's Slow Chemical.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Give me Jericho's. Okay.
Okay.
Nothing will ever not break the walls.
Down.
Break down your walls. And it's just the muffled appearance on it. Give me that. I got to go with the original Randy Orton entrance.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty
Burning
solid.
my light.
Burning my light, bro. I've
That's a banger.
always loved that one.
I
I
do too.
always loved that
He
one.
doesn't. That's
Which
he
is
Yeah.
loves
crazy. It's
loves
so
voices
good.
more. Yeah, same. He loves voices more. There was a point where like 4 or 5 years ago when he started being the quote unquote legend killer again, that they were gonna bring it back, and he said he didn't like it.
That's stupid.
That's what I said.
Uh, man, I'm gonna give me the Degeneration X
Mm.
entrance.
That's our generation 6-7, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was that? I'm at 4.
Hmm.
Man, I would probably say give me RIP, but it's just like it's ethereal and it sets the mood. It gets the people going. Give me Bray Wyatt's.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
solid.
I don't know how
Doom, doom.
I could have not because this is a song that I could listen to every day.
Doctor of Thugonomics.
Bro, Word Life. How could I not have put that in my top five?
I think that shit is
Bro,
corny, dude. I don't know why.
Bro.
why?
I don't know. It's
Bro, I bought
Isaiah
his
hater.
I bought his You Can't See Me album
He has some
and
bangers on there. I ain't gonna lie.
his theme song's not even my favorite song on the album. It's Batman.
Yeah, which that's what he when he
Bro, it was a
went heel.
banger.
When he went heel,
Everybody
that
wanted
should
him to
have
do
been
that.
yes, that should have been his theme.
Yes.
But no, my name is John Cena, and you can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see me.
Bro, this is the most tragic heel run ever. The only change they made was blacking the screen out. That
Yeah,
was stupid.
yeah. They
They
copied
could
that
have
from The
done so
Rock.
much.
They copied that
They
from
could
The
have
Rock.
done so fucking much with that heel run, and they blew
Honest,
it.
honestly, if I were honorable mention from me, give me the final bosses. I like how the
Yeah,
play of it where it comes out and it's like a play on his newest theme, and then
yeah.
as he comes out and the lightning strikes and shit, and then it turns back into the Hollywood rock theme.
See, I had Hollywood Rocks as one of my like top five themes of all time.
Yeah,
But
this shit is
but you got to do Final Boss. I mean, because Final Boss is Hollywood Rock with a little
with yeah,
extra.
yeah. It's
Like,
Cody. This is all I'll say because the product has been horrible. But Cody did make a reference towards there's a lot to be untapped with the final boss character. And I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, they need to do something because
Why?
that was dumb as fuck.
Their
Why
ass.
are we not talking about the fact that the Hurricanes theme music is not part of our
Ooh,
top five?
stand back. There's a old Ravens WWE song, and it comes on. It's
Oh
just call,
yeah.
call, call, call,
Bro,
call, 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 call.
bro, and fucking Al Snow's. Al
Oh,
Snow's old
what does
theme,
everybody
bro.
want?
Yeah.
Ed.
What does everybody need?
Why are we not talking
Also,
about the Road Warriors?
there's so many good themes. Like that's the difference. Is like we're talking about songs versus themes because Shattered Dreams would have been a top five theme.
Oh yeah,
The
now
old
that to me that's top one. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, the Brood is one of the top themes of all time. Like,
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the theme and the song too. The song is a banger. It's a
bro,
Yeah.
banger. Yeah, that's a banger. Damn.
I'm telling you, bro, like there's so many good ones. It's hard to find. It's hard to narrow it down to five.
Give me Kurt
Yeah.
Angles.
Kurt Angles
Yeah,
is one of the
I think. I
tops.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. With the you suck. I
Yeah.
vibe with it. Tough, tough, tough. But
New Day. You could even put the New Day in that conversation.
you could, but I'm not going to.
It's a
You
new
don't like
day.
the New
Yes,
Day?
it is.
Yeah, Doom. Nah, I would
Bro,
go
when they do
Hardys.
Dude,
when they do
they
the
suck.
when they talked about it, I can't remember what documentary it was, but they were talking about how they came up with the New Day as like the idea of the New Day, and they talk about just like they were just being they were trying to come up with how ridiculous they could get and be allowed to do it, and they just let them go fucking crazy.
It's
Like,
honestly, it's the same thing. That's what DX was. Is Shawn and
yeah,
Triple H just trying to be? Theirs was like the New Day was
They
just trying
gave
to
him an
be.
inch and they gave him
Yeah,
a mile.
well, the New Day
We'll
was
just
just
see
trying
what
to
they can get
be
away with.
like comical. They were trying to do like
yeah.
things like our truth, but DX was like, nah, let's just see how far until they kick us off the air.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Standards
Daniel
and
Jones, you suck.
practices.
Marlon, what do you
Go.
think about since
Jey
we're on
Uso, he
WWE?
fucking sucks.
No, no, not Jey Uso.
He said, I
What do you
think Jey
think
Uso
about
fucking sucks.
what do you think about this whole tournament for John Cena's last opponent? I was really hoping they'd pit him against Dom and
Same.
let him be the Grand Slam champion and then
Nah,
drop the
bro, put
belt to
Dom
Shane.
over. Nope, fuck that. Put Dom over. Um, it's it's honestly it's I don't like it per se, but I do think that it's just a way they didn't know what to do on his way out. They were like we wasted all the opponents that we wanted to. Maybe we couldn't get Edge to come back, and we just needed something to do. And I know everyone like we talked about Dom, but I do think that it's going to be Gunther.
Yeah.
Man, have him wrestle the ghost of Hulk Hogan. It's the only way.
Brother, bring back. Nah, if we're doing that. Nah, hell no, hell no. You know who? Your name is John Cena. I don't think that you're as mad as me.
Oh, you don't understand where I've been and what I've done in the World Wrestling Federation. Sorry, I can't say Federation. Entertainment. Yeah.
I've been looking
Hot-
up from hell.
Hot take.
Uh-huh.
I think it's gonna be Braun. I think they're gonna let Braun absolutely destroy him to kind of put him over to put him in the main event. picture.
Is Braun Breaker? Is he in the tournament?
I don't know if he is yet or
I don't
not.
think he is.
But I think it would be a hell of a way to put him over. If he absolutely destroys Cena,
Cena?
and ends his career,
Oh yeah.
and like that'll vault him into the
Well,
title
that's
picture
one
with
of
CM
those.
Punk.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that Cena has to approve of. So does
Yeah.
he think that highly of Braun?
Well, yes. I think a lot of people too. There when you talk wrestling, there's wrestling fans and then there's Cena fans. Cena fans do not believe that Cena is going to go out on a loss. Me as a wrestling fan, I think that Cena is enough of a wrestling purist to go out with a loss.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
Kind
no
of like
because every-
Undertaker. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
and
you
Stone
don't
Cold and The Rock.
exactly. You do not win your last match, especially singles match, because your goal should be to provide the product with a route forward. And since you're walking away, you winning does nothing to help build the brand.
Yeah. Hogan
Yeah.
didn't do that. Piece of shit.
He
HBK
passed the
didn't do
torch.
it. Like none of well, no, and Hogan did lose his last match. It was
Oh,
in
he did?
TNA, but he lost it. Angle lost his last one. Taker
Flair.
lost his last one. Flair.
Yeah.
Mick Foley, like everyone loses their last matches. It's supposed to
Ooh,
happen. And yeah,
this is random topic, but when do you guys believe that Randy Orton's finally going to hang it up?
uh, probably another year and a half, year and a half.
Bro, if
His
they don't
schedule is
put the
good.
strap, if they don't put the strap on him one more time, I'm
They
gonna be
won't.
very upset.
They won't
I
That's
don't think they
crazy.
will.
Why
Yeah.
not?
because they're
Let him get
pushing Jey
15.
Uso.
Bro,
Which
they need
Jey
to first of
Uso
all, they need
can't
to turn
carry the mantle. He can't do it.
they
They've
need to turn
tried.
him heel. He would
Yes.
be a good heel character.
Well, I
With the
don't
way
know
the
if he.
crowd has turned on him, because
I
he
don't know
was
if. Yeah,
all
I don't
time
know if he
high.
will. I don't know if he'll be a good heel character, but I think that he needs to be a heel right now. He's this is literally Jey Uso showed everyone that he was just an entrance. You know how everyone likes to say, like when Nakamura was coming up, oh, is he
Yeah,
more than just the theme? Is Seth Rollins more than just the theme? Is it like it?
Yeah.
He was just that. He could
yeah,
not. He can't have those long good matches. He's not good enough. He blows up. He's not as technically sound. And even the biggest Jay matches that you can think of outside of him wrestling with Roman have all been flops. Him against his brother at Mania, horrible. Him
flop. Yeah,
against Gunther at Mania when he won the
horrible.
title was horrible. And everyone, even after he made him tap, everyone was like, "That was it." Like
Yeah, that was the
And
end.
you
he
see
is
that in that documentary too. Like
yeah
Triple H is like, I need you to get your cardio up. I
yes
need you to get better. Like we're pushing you.
yes
Like, can you do it? He's like, I got you. And then that nigga got done with this match and was like, I'm fucking dying.
yeah.
And it was
But
like an
and
8 minute long match.
yeah,
Like,
that's the thing that worries me is because when you're a tag wrestler, you do wrestle like 8 minutes
yeah,
flat.
you get a
Like that's
break.
but when you're the main guy, there's nights, especially on PLEs, you have to go 26 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And when you see him versus Punk, there were so many botches in
Miscues.
that match
Yeah.
because he's out of gas. Because that
Bro,
intro, like, love the entrance, but bro,
yeah,
like if you're blowing through it because of the intro, like, stop.
Yeah.
I would love to see like there's like I feel like there's a lot of pathways forward to like help character development. Like I would love to see Braun take the belt off of CM Punk, and then LA take the belt off of Braun because that's a little mini rivalry in itself.
Yeah.
And then as soon as LA Knight wins the belt, have
Seth
Jay come
Rollins
out and
come
take
back.
it up. Take nah,
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah,
Have
yeah,
Jay come out and super kick the piss out of him.
yeah.
Like that's my only problem with Jay is the same issue I had with John Cena for so long. And aside from John Cena never being heel, through a long stretch, they got the same moveset. The matches are the same. Every match. It's
Super kick,
he
super kick, super kick, get beat
spear,
up,
spear
super,
splash,
yeah, yeah, that's it.
bro. That's
And
his moveset.
well, and it's crazy too because I can look at it and say Cena's move set around like 2013 and 2014 expanded. He started
Yeah.
Yeah.
breaking out Hurricane Ranas, the springboard stunner, which looks stupid as hell. The
Yeah.
little I forgot what the pop rocks now. Roxanne Perez's finish. He started doing that.
Yeah.
And Cena was able to draw more connection in the match and more need to, as to where Jay's not. And Jay's a
Well,
smaller guy.
it's
He's not a powerhouse, so he
yeah.
should be able to be good as a
More
technical wrestler.
athletic.
Bro, and
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
they're
like
not.
Technically.
it's
Yeah.
like
Just
his
like
moves, even when he does
Michaels,
it,
Shawn
they're
Michaels.
so fucking slow and telegraphed, and it's obviously not real. Like when Cody Rhodes won the belt at Mania, and finished the story, when he interfered and Jimmy ran up the ramp, like that was the worst.
Yeah,
Like duck under and then
the
super kick,
spear.
or no, it was a spear. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the worst thing I've ever seen. I was like, that
I
was fucking
I
stupid.
think if like honestly, what they should do is they got all the money's worth from the Yeet. They did it. It ran for a year and a half, 2 years, whatever. He was main event Jay Uso, whatever. Turn him heel
Yeah.
and change him. He should
Yes.
not be using the spear. That's Roman's move. That like 8 people use
Yeah.
it. Super kick,
Super
no
kick.
more, boss.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
more.
and
Develop something
it's
new.
not
Yeah.
like
It's very
it's not
recycled.
Something
like
that makes him
the
unique.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the spear is used by a lot of people, but I feel like outside of Jay, everybody has their own variation of Braun Breaker's spear is fucking
He
legit, bro.
fucking
That shit is
launches.
that shit
That
is cool
motherfucker
as shit,
launches.
Well, he's a
I
D1
love it,
D1 college football player, of
bro.
course. But
He
yeah,
just
But like Edge's spear was different, Bobby Lashley's was different,
yeah.
Batista's was different. Like
I'm
everybody had a different spear.
I'm gonna put y'all on game right here, real quick. So you, God damn it, Drake London just caught a tutty. But y'all do know that
Another leak for me.
Or Braun Breaker is the son of Rick Steiner, the
Yeah.
nephew of Big Papa Pump.
Yeah.
Scott
Big
Steiner.
Papa Pump has a son who's playing college football right now, who has already mentioned he would like to go to the WWE eventually. So
Ooh.
eventually we could
The
have a bunch
Steiners,
of
baby.
Steiners
Yeah, let's
just
Just a
doing
bunch
go.
of
crazy,
Bunch of crazy
crazy
motherfuckers.
crash outs, spears out of
yeah.
nowhere, fucking push
Dumbass
ups.
Oh shit.
shits on the mic. Remember when he challenged fucking Triple H to like a
A
lift
push up,
off?
yeah. That he challenged him to push up contest. He challenged him to arm wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bro, I
we're the
was
crazy
so
genetic
stuff.
freak, like the big booty daddy, Big Papa Pump,
I
Scott Steiner.
hey man, listen. Speaking of Scott Steiner, you could throw that theme on one on my list. His fire siren, his
Yeah.
that theme was fucking dope, bro. And you throw Stacy Keebler on there, oh, let's
Mm,
go,
mm,
man. Give me that theme.
mm, mm.
Anyways,
Anyways, well, fellas, what do y'all want to leave the people with this week?
Anyways, I'll let Cameron go first.
well, the Jags are on a bye, and yeah, I ain't got shit to do today, so appreciate y'all for listening.
Go Steelers.
Yeah, I've been looking at our views over the past couple of episodes and just keep showing your support, man. I don't like the fact that one of our videos only got like 7 views. So come on, people. Like, we're funny. We talk about some cool shit. Like, come on now.
We
You
did
know,
go from
help.
like 70 to like, but I will say the Spotify and Apple podcast has been popping. So if you audio
Yeah,
listener because you can't watch video,
YouTube videos.
yeah,
Yeah.
then motherfucker watch us when you get home.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, listen to the goddamn
But
podcast.
other
Facts.
than that, my team is a dumpster fire. My Spurs are playing good, so I feel comfortable wearing Spurs gear again. I might buy a Wembanyama jersey. Outside of that, yeah, just keep showing your support. I hope that I absolutely destroy all my fantasy matchups because last week I went 0-5.
I went one and
Oh my
two.
god.
I went 0-5 last week, so
I'm in.
Holy.
I'm going to get absolutely obliterated because somebody in a ESPN league um got fucking Drake London for basically peanuts.
peanuts,
Um,
yeah, pennies on the dollar. And that's one of the dumbest trades that we just like let happen.
we didn't let it. It just happened. But
Yeah.
outside of that, then in the Yahoo League, someone tells me, "Oh, Brian Thomas Jr. is gonna be fucking amazing this year, and he's like, get all goddamn
Bro,
targets."
who's gonna cook? Who's gonna cook? Another thing. I'm not trying to
I don't want to talk
run
about it.
us too. I'm not trying to run us too long, but the trade that got passed through, I think I was the only person to vote against it
The
in
Reishi Rice.
In the Yahoo League that we're in together. That's stupid.
I didn't look at it because I fucking suck, Isaiah.
No,
Isaiah,
no.
listen to this. I'm in. Okay, look. In one league, right, brand
I went
new.
on a tirade
I'm 7 and
at
2,
Cameron's apartment.
7 and 2 in first in our ESPN league where I'm the defending champion. I'm 7 and 2. I'm gonna lose this week and go to 7 and 3, but I should be tied for first place still, right? In the Yahoo
Right.
league, I'm 2 and whatever.
Marlon, you got to look at the trades. I was the only person to vote against it, and then I get a text
Isaiah,
message saying, "Doesn't this trade look a little funny?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm voting
I
it down."
don't
Nobody said anything.
give a fuck. My season is over. I let you talk me into Kittle, and he's fucking been gone. I'm like, oh, let me get Mike Evans. He's consistent. Oh, let's go to the fucking IR. And yeah, it's just a dumpster fire, dog. So I don't care, honestly. I'm
Kittle's
done.
healthy again. It's just
Now,
Mac
yeah.
Jones is throwing the
Well,
ball.
motherfucker, you know who my starting receivers are? Jordan Addison and fucking Khalil Shakir. You know why? Because Brian Thomas Jr. is on a bye
Bro.
and he's hurt. Mike Evans is on the fucking IR. Dak Prescott decides, oh, we're gonna get to the one, and I'm gonna give the ball to
Hey,
fucking Javante
I,
Williams.
I said we were on a bye. We're not on a bye week. We play Houston. What the fuck was I thinking?
I don't know.
I think we're
Good.
coming off a bye, or we have a bye next
Yeah, yeah,
week.
yeah. I think y'all had a bye
Yeah,
last
something
week.
like that.
And even though we're still recording, I think we need to talk about Yahoo. We need to turn the league into an auction instead of doing the way that it is. If you've never done an auction, we can talk offline, but auction
Yeah.
drafts, in my opinion, are better because it gives everyone the ability to get a shot at someone instead of being lucky to get the first pick. So
And
essentially,
honestly,
it's you have an order random, but say Cameron, say you're first in order, you get to pick who you want to be auctioned on. Everyone has a budget, and say you're like, all right, cool, Jamar Chase, cool. You put $10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, and however much you want to give for him, you can give for him, and it does that until everybody's roster is full.
Oh, okay. That
Elite.
sounds like
all
it'd be
right.
fun.
Yeah, it's better because you actually have everyone gets a chance, and then whenever it's like me in the Yahoo League where I've been pick 11 or 12 for the last 6 straight goddamn years,
I
that's
thought
yeah.
that that would help you build like the perfect team.
Not when
Being,
everybody's on fucking IR, Isaiah.
I'm
If
not
it
gonna
makes you
lie when I,
feel, Marlon, if it makes you feel any better, I got Brian Thomas in my ESPN league, so
I'm sorry. You feel my
I
pain.
I fell victim to my own shit. So
Yeah,
my
never
bad.
again, never. And he cooked last year, and I'm so sad. But and my message to everybody: continue to show support, comment, tell us what y'all want us to talk about. If y'all think we're just some morons, tell us that. You ain't gonna fucking say it to my face, but just
yeah,
tell us we're morons, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. We'll talk to y'all next week. Peace.